welcome to the special live streaming coverage of the China International Consumer Expo 2025. I'm Zheng Chunying live in Haikou, Hainan Province.
Hi, I'm Ke Qingfu from CGTN, and today I'm with Zheng Chunying to give a tour in this domestic brand zone.
Yes, now we're at the domestic brand zone, domestic product brand zone, which means that all of these products are made from China. And today we're going to make you a tour of this zone and with a focus of the culinary delights of these pavilions. So,
and every province, every city has brought their best product here, and then today we'll take some to show you. Let's go.
I just can't wait to get a glimpse of that. So why don't we start with this pavilion?
Sure.
It's the Nanjing Pavilion. It says 我在南京很想你. It means that I miss you so much in Nanjing. Let's check out here. So what's your overall impression about Nanjing? Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I actually had my bachelor degree in Nanjing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and I guess we should.
So this is what is in store in this pavilion. It looks like a dessert. Looks like cookie.
对，真的，这个就是今天购物人带一会儿走，没骗，好吃这个。
This is a traditional Nanjing bakery.
Yeah, and Chunying, we have the manager here. Perhaps she can give us more information about this.
好，可以给我们介绍一下吗？这是桃酥是吗？
对，这是我们的那个招牌桃酥。
So this is called, in Chinese we call it 桃酥. In English is walnut cookies.
Right.
Yes. So I think this is one of my favorite during childhood. 就是我小的时候就很喜欢吃。
对对。
Can I have a taste of it?
很酥。
It's very crispy.
很酥。
Can I have a taste of it?
Yeah, thank you.
对，松，
很
松。
Yeah.
酥松香。
Because the name of it comes from the shape. It looks like the surface of a walnut. But the walnut in Chinese is 核桃. So that's how the name comes from. 桃酥. 酥 means crunchy.
I think it tastes just like the creamy cookies.
Right.
You know, Western crispy cookies, but with a more, you know, with a crispier and crunchier texture. 它比饼干吃起来更酥一些。
一点，对。
这个原料都有什么呢？
原料我们基本上是有面粉，然后很饱满的芝麻，对，然后它主要是工艺比较古老，对，基本上要用96小时的物理调油，然后在22度的恒温去揉面，然后包括我们在那个170度的烤箱里面，就是去高温烘烤，对，然后还有10道那个工序，这个可以看一下，我们有10道工序。
See, these are all the steps needed to make such a crispy and delicious walnut cookie. It takes like 10 steps, right? 10 steps. The manager just said it takes like over 100 hours to cook such a walnut cookies. And yeah, do you like it?
Yeah, surely. So the manager told us this cookie is made by flour, oil, and this oil sometimes could be lard, sometimes could be vegetable oils. So it looks like the Western biscuit, but actually it is believed to be originated as a royal tribute in the Tang Dynasty. So actually this is Chinese, and it could be traced back for many centuries ago.
Yeah, when I was during my childhood, this is one of my favorite snacks in my bakeries. But I remember that when I was young, these walnut cookies are mostly packed in papers. But now we have more exquisitely packed walnut cookies. How much is it? 这个一盒要多少钱？
一盒现在门店零售价是19.9块。
So it costs you about 20 yuan,
right.
or about $2 or $3 US dollars a box. So if you just come to China and you're looking for something sweet for a gift, this might be one of your perfect choices. Okay, 谢谢。
谢谢。 Right. So Chunying, actually, this is quite a famous chain brand in China, and now for this brand of Taosu, basically you can find almost in every major mall in Beijing. I think so. As I said, it's It's born in Nanjing, so I guess in the southern cities it should be more popular or common. And I know that you are from the northwest.
Yeah.
I think there is something similar in your hometown, Luguo. Is that?
Oh,
Luguo.
I don't know.
Right. So basically, yeah, because I'm also from the northwest of China. So we have something similar, but with simplified steps. Maybe the taste is not as smoothie as this one, but actually for such kind of cookies, it's been already widespread in China. So now we're in the new section, Chunying. What's your impression of the place? Right. So perhaps I can give a little bit of introduction of this pavilion. So this is called Export. It's called Export Premium Homebound, which is launched by the Ministry of Commerce, and this initiative aims to bring more high-quality products to Chinese domestic consumers. And today, they brought the quality products. It's this section for food. Actually, you can
Okay, let's check out what's in store for us here. These are basically some of the tropical fruits in Hainan. You know, Hainan is very famous not only for its tropical landscape, but also for its tropical fruits. One of the best, my favorite thing to do is to taste the fruits here every time when I come to Hainan. So let's check it out here. This mangoes, look at mangoes. 我们可以试尝一个这个吗? This is the mango. You know, these tropical fruits in Hainan they're not just the savory for domestic consumers, but they're also very welcome in Canada, Singapore, and other overseas countries.
So all these fruits here already meet the standard for exportation, and they have already been shipped to many countries. And now the Chinese consumers have this chance to enjoy those exportation standard fruits at the moment. And I think it's also a sign that the China is turning into a more domestic market-driven economy. So how do you like it?
I haven't tried it yet. As you just mentioned, China has been, boosting its domestic consumption over the past few years, and that is one of the measures that Chinese government made to help the country withstand the pressure from the uncertainties of the global market, and to withstand the possible negative effects of the escalating trade tensions between China and the United States as well. So now. I just can't wait to get a taste of this Hainan authentic mango. Do you want to have a bite of it? It's very sweet and very juicy. Wow. You eat it so fast. How do you like it?
So normally the ones I get from the local supermarket are in red color, but this one the yellow. And to be honest, in terms of texture, in terms of the how juicy it is, it definitely is way better than the ones I get in the supermarket next door.
And so as I said, it's not only open for domestic consumers, but also they are going to export this to a variety of various countries all across the globe. So I think it's a very good choice for you to grab some of them if you are really a fan of the tropical fruits.
Right. So, under this initiative, not only for food, there's other products about clothing, about small products, about the furniture, about electric devices. Now the Chinese consumers will have a way bigger chance to enjoy such products. Shall we go to the next one? Yeah, Chunying, I guess in recent days you must have keep hearing the news regarding trading. Basically, every morning I wake up, I see, oh, something happened again it's very from the United States. So because of the trading turbulence, we do feel the trend that more exports now are turning back to China, and now we desperately need a booming domestic market.
Yes, exactly. Trade tensions is one of the hottest, the most trending vocabularies over the past few days, and now I think China, we have repeatedly hearing China's strong words,
right.
against the U.S. Tariff bullying. I think that's why. The reason for that is that China is now getting more and more confident. It's more and more resilient, and not as worried as it was during the first Trump administration.
Right.
Because now, as I said, China has made a lot of efforts to boost its domestic consumer market,
right.
and it's also diversified its export shares.
Right.
Now the United States export, it only takes us 10% of the whole export landscape in China.
Right.
So I think, with that being said, China is confident enough to withstand the escalating trade tensions. But hopefully, I think there will be a negotiation, talk, and dialogue on the table, and then we can, get all these tensions, resolved, which is in line with the benefits of people in both countries.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So, shall we? So now we are at the Jilin Pavilla. So this is the province from China's northeast. Let's take a look at what they have here.
This is not far from my hometown.
Right.
I'm from Heilongjiang, which is not far from Jilin province, but it's also located in northeastern part of China.
Right.
Anyway, let's see what's in store for us here.
I guess we found something that we must like.
Wow, it's guo bao rou. This is that from Jilin? I thought it's from Heilongjiang, but anyway, it's one of the favorite delicacies for northeastern people.
Yeah.
In English, I think it's called
sweet
sour pork in scoop. Anyway,
let's try first.
I just can't wait to try. 我可以试一个吗？
太可以啦！一定要尝尝吉林的特色产品，这个都是新鲜猪里脊做的。
It's actually made of pork.
Yeah.
可以试吗？
等一下，来给您试，要有这个酱汁，这个是灵魂。
The sauce is the soul of the dish.
Yeah.
You want to get one? Take a look at the texture here. It's very crispy. I just can't wait to get a taste of it.
等一会儿采访了啊。
Wow.
锅包肉。
Wow. It's marvelous. Wow. It's a taste of my hometown.
Right.
Very sweet, very sour.
Right.
And very crunchy and crispy.
大姐，这个和我们市面上看到的有什么区别吗？
第一啊，我们原料特别好，我们所有的原料都能溯源，都是大厂家的，什么中粮啊，包括固源的这样大厂家的。第二个，我们为了还原厨房的味道，所以我们都是手工化糊的。然后我们操作起来又特别简单，就是在家里可能油炸4分钟，然后淋上汁儿就可以吃了，特别的简单和方便。然后不管是从原料啊，从工艺啊，都特别好。
有纸吗？
Right. So yeah. So basically, this a family version of the dish for the common consumers. Normally, such dish could be only ordered in a proper restaurant, which takes quite many steps and time to cook it. Right. So, I think
it's very ubiquitous in
right.
Chinese restaurants, especially in northeastern part of China, in Heilongjiang, Liaoning, and Jilin province.
而且还有这个人参口味，这是咱们吉林的特色的产品。
Oh, there's some ginseng in this dish, which makes it more unique. Okay.
So it was originally sweet and sour, and now it has multiple flavors to meet more demands, to meet more preference. Okay.
I have to continue my work.
Right. Okay, let's go. So Chuying, you know, the guobao roll actually is originated from your hometown, as far as I know.
Just like what I just said.
So the history of the guobao roll could be traced back more than a century ago. It is invented by a royal chef actually, and by then he invited the guobao roll to treat mainly the Russian diplomats because of the sweet and sour taste really meets the preference of the Russians.
Oh, I don't know that. I have no idea about that.
You see, the ingredients of a guobao roll is
pork.
It's a pork. It's actually tenderloin.
Flour.
Yeah,
which makes it the texture.
So it's coated by starch.
Yeah, starch.
And in China, it needs to be deep fried twice. But to be honest, such a kind of cooking is very common in the world. In Japan, you see the tempura.
Tempura, yeah.
In Portugal, you have something similar too. But the major difference, the final touch of it is, for Chinese, for guobao roll, actually, it's the flavor. It's made in the wok. In a very short time, it requires a really high skills from the chef. So now we see the biscuit, now we see fruits, now we see a main dish. Now perhaps we can see some seasoning. How about seasoning?
Why not?
And there's a section for vinegar.
Yeah, as I just said, you know, China, the cuisines in China is very diversified.
Right.
Different regions have their own different styles of cooking and different styles of taste.
Right.
As we just said, in northeastern part of China, we have guobao roll.
Right.
And in southern cities, especially in east southern cities, the tastes are much more mild.
True.
And now we're coming to we're at the
vinegar spot.
It's the vinegar
Perhaps
spot.
we can get in to see more products.
Very strong smell of vinegar now.
我们先看一下。Yeah.
So, as it says, Shanxi, so we're at the pavilion of Shanxi province, which is famous for its vinegar. Shanxi's Chensu.
Okay, I took 2 samples. Maybe we can have a taste.
Really?
Normally,
How to taste it? Just to drink?
I think so. That's how I would suggest it. So normally in China, we don't drink vinegar like that, but today
we just dip our dumplings and even baozi or other dishes. We just dip in the
or seasoning in the dish making.
Yeah.
Let's try.
It's not as sour as I thought.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's way more sweeter.
Sweet. Yeah, it's a bit sweet.
Right.
Not bad.
Yeah. So you see, vinegar is normally not just in China. Actually, in many parts of the world, you do see other kinds of vinegar taking.
Exactly, in Italian restaurants.
But you know, the major difference is the ingredients it's made from. So this is Shanxi from the northwest part of China, and this is major made by sorghum. And in Italian, normally it comes from a concentrated grape. And there's also other parts in China which is very famous for vinegar making, such as Zhenjiang. And there people made this vinegar with sticky rice. And now we have the manager of this, perhaps, yeah. 那个能不能给我们讲讲咱们那个醋有什么不一样的地方？
因为我们是正宗的山西老陈醋，中国有很多地方可以产醋的地方，但是山西老陈醋是排斥手的，
是
最好的也是咱们山西的老陈醋这样子，
是吧？对，我们这个历史能追溯到多久？
整个醋的追溯3000年左右。
3000年。3000年。The manager just said that the history of this vinegar, especially made in Shanxi vinegar, could dates back to 3,000 years ago. It's a very long history.
所以这些东西现在只能在我们的消博会买到吗？现在在市面上？ 我们消费者有没有机会能够买到这种高品质的山西醋呢？
醋是这样的，它有很多平台上也都可以买得到，但是正宗的山西老陈醋整个还是比较少的，因为特别是手工酿造的醋，手工就整个数量更少。
那这些醋你们有这个计划去出口到海外吗？
哦，有的，特别是东南亚国家，马来西亚、新加坡，然后泰国都销量非常的大。
那这些地方的这个食客的口味是不是跟中国也比较相近？还是他们有没有什么其他的这个偏好关于这个醋啊？
对，因为他们都知道这个醋对身体比较好，然后吃醋的人群也比较多，特别有些
它对身体
受
会有怎
华人的影响。
样好呢？
对身体的，因为它醋有软化血管呐，对身体就比较好啊。因为大家都知道那个醋是对身体有益的。还有的话呢，受咱们海外的华人的影响，吃这个醋，口感也好，对身体也好。
OK， 谢谢，谢谢。The manager just said the vinegar, it's not only tasty but also good for health because it helps to accelerate the blood circulation, which is believed to be very healthy. And the manager just said that these vinegars are not only sold in China, they're not only popular among domestic consumers, but also they've already been exported to countries like Singapore, Thailand, and they're quite very popular.
对，所以咱们这个展台里最贵的一瓶是哪个？
最贵的是要拿过来给大家看。
Now the manager is going to show us the most expensive vinegar.
这是我们正宗的山西老陈醋。
This is,
这个多少钱
这个差不多人民币要1000。
it costs you 1,000 RMB, 1,000 yuan. This vinegar.
So it's maybe like $140 or $130
Yes.
for just
that's
a
a
bottle
lot.
of vinegar. And are you willing to buy it?
Okay, what about this bottle? 这一瓶多少钱？
真的一瓶是几十，大概人民币的话在30左右。
30左右。
And it costs you about 30 yuan for this, for one bottle of this vinegar. Cool. 谢
Okay,
谢。
谢谢。
没事，谢谢你们。
So now, perhaps we can look for some drinks.
Yes, I think I need some water.
Or maybe this side. Right. So as the manager just let us know, so vinegar in China is not only for being a seasoning, it also has some function to improve your health. Because as far as I know, taking vinegar is quite healthy because it could help you to lower your blood temperature, and especially for the elder people.
Oh, really?
Right. And from what I know, like in some parts of Shanxi province, they still keep the habit of drinking vinegar.
Drinking just like what we did?
Yeah, but in a way bigger portion.
Oh.
Yeah, perhaps for me I can understand. So now what we are going to see is a very local, very famous brand of a coconut water. Maybe
coconut.
Yeah, and
That
maybe
is
our
very
cameraman
famous. That
can
is
give
very
us.
famous. That's. Can I say that it's iconic? Yeah, coconut. Everything about coconut is very iconic for Hainan province. Let's take a look at this pavilion. Yes. After drinking the vinegar, I think I really need some water. 我能喝一点水吗？
这个是送爱的，是送爱的。
哦 ，OK， 我一会儿会买。OK。So let's see. These are some of the coconut juices. 这些包装有什么不一样吗？
不一样，它有原味的，有带果肉的，还有
This is coconut.
我们在内地的市场，其实最常见的应该就是这个是吧？这些是只有我们海南有吗？
其他都有吧？
哦。
内地的话好像都有了。
And it says that it's not. It's with 0 sugar. 怕糖怕胖. So don't worry if you don't worry about the high calories of this drink.
Right. Let me ask you. So, for this, I've known this for years, since I was very young. Perhaps I actually prepared a few questions for the manager. 所以咱们这个东西现在也向海外出口吗？哦，那我们还会卖，就是卖到其他哪些国家？在哪些国家我们的产品比较受欢迎？
其他国家我们
So we not only have these, this is not, I think this is not coconut juice.
No.
It's more like coconut, it's a mix of juice and milk. I think that's why it's called 椰奶, coconut milk, right?
Right, coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
So,
So it's sweeter.
uh-huh.
It's sweeter than the authentic coconut juice.
Right.
Yes.
So about this coconut water, there's actually the authority of China now is trying to standardize the definition or the numbers of the elements in the coconut water, because it's for us it's quite to define what is a natural coconut water. It's not just simply from the juice from the coconut, as you said, it's mixed with milk, with sometimes with
And
sugar.
there's also soya milk.
Right.
Soya milk, a mix of soya milk and coconut.
Right.
Here, 椰树牌豆奶. Yes. There's coconut. There's soya milk. There's soybeans.
Yes,
and milk.
soybean, true.
Yes. So
我们除了这个椰汁，还有什么其他的风味呢？
我们有椰子水。
就除了椰子风味的，还有其他的吗？你好，你好。哦、now we have the manager。这边。I have the manager。其实我们想问一下，就是我们现在这个椰汁，除了这个最原始的这个口味，我们现在为了迎合消费者，有哪些新的这个产品线？
哦，我可以带你来看一看啊，大家可以看一下我们的石膏本身的我们的经典椰汁椰树牌，然后我们今年其实推出了我们的一个椰子水和100%椰子水。大家知道现在市面上椰子水是很多的。
对，我们刚才聊到了这个，就是说关于这个天然椰子水的这个标准定制。
我们椰树的天然椰子水的标准定制就是原水原汁，就是因为我们本身做椰汁产品，所以我们椰汁我们用来椰肉用来榨汁，我们的椰子水用来生产我们的100%椰子水和一个椰子水。那现在很多市面上的100%椰子水是要涂点曝光了吗？说是用蒙特椰子冲兑的。那我们椰树的椰子水呢，因为我们本身就有原材料嘛，所以就是用我们的椰子鲜椰子水。那在我们的椰树来说，这两款产品的不同是100%椰子水，我们的配料表，大家看椰树的产品只有椰子水，没有任何其他的东西。
那我们现在这些产品有没有出口到其他的一些国家？在哪个国家我们的产品最受欢迎？
有的，我们出口到34个国家然后我们34个国家，像我们的在印度和日本、韩国然后美国、欧洲都会有我们的产品。我们其实最受欢迎的产品还是我们的经典椰树牌椰汁大家都说我们的椰树牌椰汁是家的味道，想家的就喝一个我们小喝大的椰汁。
好。Right.
okay. Thank you so much for your introduction. Let's give a tour. So, as I said earlier in the show, this event has attracted over 1,000 representatives from all across the globe. It's attracted not only domestic consumers, but also some foreign exhibitors and some foreign consumers as well. Yes, I think, why don't we grab one, and I think this is, hello. Hi. Hello. We are the journalists. We're doing a live streaming program. We're journalists from China Global TV Network. Could you tell us where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
How do you like? Is it your first time being here at the
Yes,
Expo?
It is my first time. I find it very interesting, a bit overwhelming. A lot of nice things to see.
Are you exhibitors or just consumers?
Yes, we have our Canadian pavilion on the
Oh,
other
you-
side. Yes,
oh.
in the hall 4. I will invite you to come over.
What are some of the products that's in store?
So we have a very diverse type of products. We have sea cucumbers, we have ginseng, we have clothing, we have healthcare products, natural products, supplements, a lot. We have 28 brands this year.
So are you aiming to bring your Canadian products here into the Chinese market?
We actually already have some of them already in the Chinese market, either to the e-commerce platform and some even in the general trade channel.
What makes the Chinese market attractive to you for Canadian products?
I think the Chinese consumer, I believe the Chinese consumers are more geared toward like high quality products. They are very concerned about their health and they're having a more healthy lifestyle. And I think the Canadian brands really fit into that type of preference. So I think it will be interesting to. I think a lot of the Canadian brands do see that opportunity in China.
You talked about opportunities. We are living in a time where the United States are, adding trade tariffs to a vast majority of countries, including as well as Canada. And do you see more opportunities in this era between Canada and China?
I won't make any comment on the relationship because, as you may know, we in Canada we are in election mode, so we're not allowed to make any comments. But I will say that in terms of trade opportunity, Canada is a trading country, and we want to partner with as many countries as we can. So regardless of who they are, we have a lot of good products.
Yeah. When it comes to products, what are some of the products that you think have the most potential? When it comes
we have had a lot of success, like in the sea cucumber. Canadian ginseng is very popular among our clients. We also have the very famous Canadian products, which are maple syrup, ice wine, whiskey. It's all brands that are that have a lot of success, and the Chinese consumer actually like them.
Cool. Where is your pavilion?
In the all four, just in front. It's the first booth when you get in.
Oh, really?
On the left side. It's a huge one. You cannot miss it.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to visiting your pavilion. See you later.
Thank
you so much. Thank you. Have a good day. So that comes to the end of our live streaming coverage today.
Yeah, and from what we see today, I want to say, China has a really rich food culture. It's never about one or two particular dishes. Chinese food thrives, I think, because of its diversity. And behind that is our culture, which is open, inclusive. And basically that's it. I guess I will spend the rest of my day to explore more.
Yes, I just can't wait to explore the rest of the pavilion. And that would do it for our live streaming coverage for today's show. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you, Chunying. Bye.